Well, starting us off this afternoon, continue coverage of an emergency plane landing last night at the Clinton National Airport. Right now, there are no confirmed injuries after a suspicious odor grounded an American Airlines flight. Now, the plane took off from Boston just before 6:30 last night, and according to the airlines, a suspicious odor forced pilots to make a last-minute call. That's when the flight was grounded in Little Rock around 9 o'clock. At this hour, this is what we know about the people on board. The plane had 179 passengers with 6 crew members. After landing safely, all of them were given hotel vouchers to stay in the city. And as we speak, the airlines is working to rebook their flights. American Airlines has since apologized as maintenance inspection continues. Well, if you plan to be outside, you will definitely enjoy what the forecast has to offer. It feels great outside. In fact, I wish I was out there with meteorologist Tracy Bean. Tracy, tell us more about our Wednesday.
Oh, well, Jurnee, as soon as we are finished with the show, we need to head straight to a patio for lunch because it is absolutely beautiful out here. We've got plenty of sunshine and nice little breeze. Right around 80, 81 degrees in central Arkansas. It is absolutely nice and just going to be beautiful all day long. A few 70s still lingering in northern Arkansas and just a little bit warmer in the southern portion of the state. But overall, things are looking good. For the rest of your day, we're just looking at plenty of sunshine over and over, and then by the evening, looking for those temperatures to drop down into the 70s by the evening. Today's high is going to be right around 88, so not bad at all. And tomorrow, guess what? We've got 80s again, looking for 89. Stay with me. Coming up in my forecast, we're going to talk about just how long these beautiful temperatures are going to stick around.
All right, Tracy, thank you. Well, we reached the midpoint of the week, which is the perfect time to remind you of some road closures happening along I-30. A heads up that construction is still happening for some hot spots, one of which is happening at between Broadway Street and North Little Rock. During the day, lanes will be shut down from 8 a.m. through 5 p.m. and overnight closures start at 8 o'clock and reopens at 5 in the morning. It is also lunchtime, which means there may be some stop and go happening around town. What you're seeing is I-30 just across after you cross over the river into North Little Rock. Now you see crews are actively working there, so be sure to buckle up and be cautious and take it easy. And this afternoon, a man is alive after his trailer truck was destroyed by a train. This video shows the exact moments of impact happening at MacArthur Drive and Kelly Crossing. The truck was hauling cars across the tracks when it got stuck, and shortly after, a train crashed into it at full speed. No one was hurt in the crash, but the driver of the truck got out and says that was a split decision that saved his life.
A guy pulled around the corner and he started flagging us down. He said, hey, a train is coming, a train is coming. Next thing you know, just like a movie, Final Destination, it hit the trailer, spent the trailer around in the ditch, spent my truck 360 the other way and separated them, and cars went flying and trucks went flying, and this is the end result right here.
A reminder to be cautious when driving across railroad tracks. Well, plans are moving full steam ahead for building a set of homes that could reduce homelessness in Pulaski County. 50 acres of land is being cleared out just off Chico Road. That's where 400 tiny homes will be built. They'll provide people with a secure place to lay their heads. With plans already in motion, people behind the push say they're ready to create a safe community for those without.
What this really is about, it is about a full community support around these individuals. It's the entire neighborhood of care and support. And that's why this is just completely new and different here in Arkansas.
It could be a while before the project is finished. In the meantime, Rotary members used yesterday's meeting to make care packages. They plan to use them to temporarily assist people in need. Now, from making progress to losing it, local leaders say it feels like they're taking 10 steps back after learning a hardwood flooring company will no longer serve Arkansas. Many businesses rely on the company AHF products for their resources, but some say major issues are ahead once the company plans to permanently close.
We never like to lose business or jobs, which is already an issue for our part of the state and our community to try to, have more job opportunities for people.
Over 270 jobs will be lost, and with that, the mayor of Warren is hoping for more companies to bring their business to fill that hole that will be left behind. A new system in Pulaski County is playing a major role with keeping litter off of streets. Thanks to their new MadVac, Pulaski County has picked up more litter in August than all of last year. Our team spoke with the Pulaski County litter crew, and they say switching to the new system has allowed significant improvements than manually picking up trash.
The public is just so glad to see us out. Everybody's tooting, beeping, waving, stopping, saying thank you. Do you need a glass of water, or stuff like that. So the public's had a great response to it. It's been a really positive program.
As crews work to keep parts of the state clean, be sure to also do your part and avoid throwing trash on the streets. Well, we're nearly a week away from watching the Hogs take on the Golden Lions in War Memorial Stadium. Plans are already underway to cater to the overflow of fans possibly expected to pack the stadium. After last year's concerns, the stadium manager says things like water, concessions, and tickets shouldn't be an issue this time around.
We've also increased our network. For the ticket scanners, we've gone to a 10 gig network across the entire stadium. So that should help with these scanners and the downloading speed for the scanners to upload the ticket.
Now, the team says while they can't control the hot temperatures, they're moving the game to later in the day, which will possibly help provide some relief. The Democratic National Convention is entering its third day, and tonight, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz will take the stage. Carolina Cummings shares how he's getting ready and what's still to come.
We are ready for a President Kamala Harris.
Former President Barack Obama gave a rousing endorsement of Vice President Kamala Harris on night 2 of the Democratic National Convention, while also taking swipes at former President Donald Trump.
There's the childish nicknames, the crazy conspiracy theories, this weird obsession with crowd sizes.
The 44th president was introduced by his wife, former First Lady Michelle Obama, who had a message for America.
Hope is making a comeback.
She, too, delivered a scathing criticism of her husband's successor.
His limited, narrow view of the world made him feel threatened by the existence of two hard-working, highly educated, successful people who happen to be black. Who's going to tell him that the job he's currently seeking might just be one of those black jobs?
Earlier, second gentleman Doug Emhoff shared personal stories about his wife, who appeared with running mate Minnesota Governor Tim Walz from their rally in Wisconsin.
Kamala is a joyful warrior. It's doing for her country what she has always done for the people that she loves.
Tonight, former President Bill Clinton and former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi will take the stage before Tim Walz officially accepts his party's nomination.
Together with Tim Walz, who was an outstanding choice for vice president, who is going to support her and uplift this country, I want you to know we have a winning ticket.
Democrats are calling their theme tonight a fight for our freedoms. Caroline Cummings, CBS News, Chicago.
And Arkansas delegates were also among those on the convention floor backing the 2024 election frontrunners. That includes names like State Representative Tippy McCullough. Members from the opposing side were also there, like former Governor Asa Hutchinson. He says there's a significant amount of energy on both sides as Democrats remain optimistic to win over Arkansas. UAMS is sharing plans to help with school nutrition. After the break, a look at what area and how it could affect your children.
And it's been a beautiful day. Tomorrow's not going to be too bad either, but that heat and humidity is coming back on Friday. Stay with me. We're going to have that weekend forecast coming up.